Good morning. It is currently 7:50. It is January 17th, Tuesday. And it is my first day of classes for the spring semester. I'm a junior. So my first class, Behavior Modifications, is at 9:30 to 10:45. And then my second class, Social Psychology, is from 12:30 to 1:45. And then I have my on-campus job after that class from 2 to 5. But I'm gonna have to leave that early to go to my second job. There's a basketball game tonight. Mississippi State US is playing Tennessee men's at home. The game's at 6. I gotta be there at 4, so we're gonna have to leave that job early to go. So a little bit of a busy day today, and I gotta see about my research lab. I haven't really heard, like I'm in it and stuff, but I haven't really heard anything, so I don't know if we just come and just do our hours there or what. So I may go in between those two classes, but we'll just see how that goes. Today's my first like semester doing a research lab, so I'm very excited about that. So I guess now I'm about to get ready and go to the gym and do a little bit of a workout and then come back here and get ready to go to school. So yeah. It's currently 8:40. I just got back from the gym, showered, changed into my clothes, and now I am about to make my lunch and also grab me a snack because I'm gonna be working the game, so I can have a little snack while I'm there to get me to when I get home. And yeah, and then I'm about to head to school. So I got my sandwich, my chips, my 2 granola bars, and then I pack a jacket in this bag, and then my snack, this is for the game, and this jacket will go under my shirt in case I get cold. Snack, then sandwich, chips, and 2 granola bars, and that's my lunch and my to-go bag for my job.
In most recent semesters, the vast majority of students have been picking ebooks, so the book.
Another consistent part of your grade is quizzes. You're gonna have 10, well you'll have 11 multiple choice quizzes that are on MindTap.
So I just got done eating, and here's kind of like, so we sit at this desk, and this is where we check people in, and that board over there is where we sign in with our name and like hours and stuff. And then behind me is the room right there, and that's where people do their testing. So working at the Disability Resource Center, we just check people in when they have a test, and we go in there and we have to do, and there's somebody in there like proctoring. I would show you the room, but they're working on it right now. But we don't start testing till like another 2 or 3 weeks, you know. It's just the first day of class, so you just come to work, and while we just sit and wait, I'll just study. I'm taking 2 online classes, so I'm just gonna watch those little videos and syllabus and stuff. And yeah, I have to be at the game at 4, so I'll probably leave at 3:30. It's currently 1:45, so it gives me some time to work on my stuff. So yeah. This is my online class for my intro into counseling, and I'm just gonna watch this video and probably take a syllabus quiz. I'm now walking to my job. We're playing number 9 Tennessee for men's basketball. And yeah, so here's the building, the Hump Stadium. And yeah. I'm currently heading home from the game. We lost, but we played a really good game, so that's good. And a little bit of some traffic because it was a really packed tonight. It is currently 8:40, heading home. I'm gonna read a couple chapters when I get home. And yeah, so that's kind of the game. I'll try and maybe film more next game, which is in like 2 days from now. So yeah, so now we are heading home. Good morning. It is 7:20, Wednesday morning. I'm about to get ready and go to work. I have work at 8 to 12, and then I have psychology of statistics at 12:30, and then I think at 2 I have positive psychology. So from 12:30 to 1:45 I have psychology of statistics, and then 2 to 3:15 I have positive psychology. And then yeah, so I'll be done by 3:15 today. We're about to get ready to go to work. I don't know if I updated y'all about the research lab. So yesterday morning, so how that research, there's like a person with their PhD in the research lab, and then they have like graduate assist, like people that are in graduate school, and then under the graduate students there's like undergraduates. So there's 3 undergraduates and we have a graduate student, and she emailed us, and we're basically meeting at 10 on Friday to have a little meeting, us 4, and then we're going to discuss how next week will go and things like that. So what I get back from the research lab is, obviously it looks good when I want to go apply to my clinical psychology PhD program, but I get 2 credit hours, which means I do 6 hours, and 2 of those hours will be at the 1 hour meeting I have to have with the 4 of us, and then 1 hour, which will go to my hours, has to be goes to a meeting with the whole group, like the whole research lab people that are in that research lab. And then I have to have 4 hours there. So we'll talk more, and I'll see more, and I'll get more knowledge about it this Friday, and the meeting's at 10. So yeah, so now I'm about to get ready and head to work from 8 to 12. So yeah, catch up with you then. So that's the door y'all saw yesterday, or it might have been that one. Anyways, there's 2 doors kind of to come in at. This is where the proctor, like if I say I'm proctor in room 15, this is where I'm sitting. And then this is the room. It doesn't look like this. They had a meeting yesterday. So we have graduate students that work here, and they kind of, don't catch me lying, I don't know exactly what they do, but so the graduate students and all the upper people, adults, had a meeting. But anyways, these are like usually like in a row, and they'll just take their test. And usually if you're proctoring, you just need to make sure you know kind of what time they leave, so they get a time and a half. So if their class is like 50 minutes, they get 1 hour and 15. And if their class is 1 hour and 15, they get 2 hours. And you just need to make sure they keep on that time track and make sure there's no cheating or all that stuff. So yeah, that's the room. Over there, those are like, if they want to put something on their head, like earphones or whatever, scratch paper, pencils. Yeah, and you see like, if you're out there like checking people in, you have to write down like what table they're sitting in. So that's a table. So like number 5. Yeah, so that's the room. And this is cool desk. You can kind of go up and down for people that like are in wheelchairs and stuff like that. It goes up and down so they can like sit and be as comfortable as possible. So yeah, that's the room. And we also have a computer room, but I'll show y'all that in another vlog. So this is my intro to counseling, but this is how most online classes look. And then, so here's like lesson 1. This is all due January 24th. It's the 18th. And it needs to be done and everything. So here's like the lecture, and you click on that, it goes to her lecturing, which y'all saw in that other video I was watching. And then here's like a illustration of equality versus equity, and just kind of get that illustration to help you understand. And then this is the PowerPoint for chapter 1. And what I do is put this in a Quizlet, and I'll show you on my Quizlet. Like, I basically just put it in a Quizlet, and I'll show you on my Quizlet, but this is like some of the stuff. Definition of counseling, negative, just the basics, nothing, compassion, fatigue, burnout, all that stuff. And then we had to do a journal entry of like how we felt, what we just learned about. And then, yeah, pick the 5 most important qualities, and I did that. We don't need to read what I wrote. And then the introduction video, yeah. So that's the introduction video, and had a comment. Always have to comment. I hope for the rest of the semester we don't have to comment on all. I'm hoping it's just because it's the introduction video. And then the homework quiz. See, it says up here like, what, it's like 5 questions, time limit none, allowed 2 attempts. It kind of tells you, and this is how it works. And then, yeah, so that it's like, after that, it was like, the next is like chapter 2, and I'll do that for next week. And yeah, so that was that. Yep. It is 12:15. I'm headed to my psychology of statistics from 12:30 to 1:45. This is really an important class because in the research lab, this is kind of what they want you to take. And then want to know the grade, make sure you have a good grade. So this is very important for research lab, and that's kind of going to follow me through the rest of my schooling. So hopefully this turns out good.
One example we're going to be talking about is, does meditation influence learning? Okay, so we're looking.
So it is currently 3:20. I just got back from my positive psychology class. That class was kind of intense too. I don't know, it just seemed intense. Both those classes today seemed intense. But I've also taken like upper psychology classes. So like when it says like 1121 or something like that, it's like a level 1, then 2-1 something, it's like a level 2, and then if it starts with a 3, it's like a level 3, and then 4, it starts with 4. And that was a level 4 class, positive psychology. So I guess that's why I felt that way, I guess. So I'm just tired. So 3:20, I'm gonna take a nap. And then hopefully I come back feeling really energetic. I have to just read behavior modification. I want to kind of read chapter 1, maybe read a little bit of social psychology, and then I really need to focus on. I don't think I need to read for that class. She just wanted us to read an article for positive psychology. And I think I just need to really read the syllabus because she was kind of saying a lot of confusing things to me. And then I need to really go in depth and read really good chapter 1 of psychology of stats. So right now I need to get out. I just need to get a nap, and I'll come back and will be able to focus. So I'm gonna take a nap. I'll be back after my nap. Hey, so I woke up from my nap, and then I got some food that I was able to get last night after the game. So I got that food, and I'll eat it just to tide me over. But and then I had to handle like some parking stuff, and I was just trying to handle that. So I'm just gonna explain to y'all kind of how to navigate that, how I'm navigating it. This is kind of my first time. So let me just explain what happened. So 4 days ago, maybe, or like 2 days before school started. So 4 days ago, I got into a wreck. So I got a rental car. So I'm in a rental car. I got the sticker, so like you get a sticker for where you need to park. So I got the sticker for where I need to park at Mississippi State. So to handle so I got the sticker, but they also do the license plate at Mississippi State. They also scan the license plate to make sure it's a registered license plate at Mississippi State. So you go to like parking MS State, and you go to vehicle, like you log in with your stuff, and then you go to vehicle, and you put in your vehicle, like the license plate, the color of the car, type of car, model, year, all that stuff. And then I registered it. And I did that the first day of school, and then today I go to school and I come back to my car, and there's this is what it looks like. And then I had a ticket inside. There was a ticket inside. I'm like, what? And it's a $30 ticket. It said a license plate did not register, and I was like, what? So I called the MS parking ticket place number, and it's not on the ticket. I had to look it up, and then once I looked it up, I called the number online, and they were like, hey, and I said, I got a ticket, but my car is registered, and they were asking me questions to make sure that I knew the type of car, and I knew the type of car, and the tag number, state, and all that stuff. And they were like, oh, it was kind of we just kind of got it in, we're getting it in now. So it was kind of like a problem on their end. And I was like, well, what do I do? Like, who do I call? She said, you can appeal it, and not pay it since this happened. And I was like, oh, so where do I go to appeal it? They didn't give me a number. There's not a number on the ticket. So she gave me the number, and I called the place 3 times. They didn't answer. So I looked at the back of the ticket, and there's a link to go to. There's a link to go to about the ticket. So I went to the link, and I had to appeal it and explained why, and I just explained exactly what I just explained. And now I'm just waiting to hear back, because they said they need to come together and see if it's a good reason to appeal. So I'll keep y'all updated on that, but if they decline the appeal, it's $5. So it's $30, so it'd be $35 to decline it, but they should not decline it. But so those are just some things that can just happen at state that, that just happened. I guess life, things you don't plan for, but you have to do, and whatever. So as I'm waiting, and I'll keep y'all updated about that, I'm just waiting. I have the receipt for the appeal and all that, and they said they'll let me know when they made a decision. So now I woke up from my nap. I took an hour nap, and then I was eating and talked with family and stuff like that. So now I got church tonight going at it's like 7:30, 7:45 I'm going tonight. It's kind of like college church for college kids, and then Sunday morning is like for regular church. And then tonight, so college is not college tonight. And it's 5:15. So I guess I'm just gonna read my behavior modification and get a good grip on that. I don't have to do anything else other than read it. So I guess I'm about to do that, and then I'll catch up with y'all after I'm done doing that reading, or if I feel like stopping and feel like I need to get other stuff done. So yeah, I'll catch up with y'all after that. Hey, so it's 9:45, and I just got back from church. I just got off the phone with my dad, and I was just going to talk about or share kind of what we went over at church. We went over Matthew 16, and it was just talking about like what has God called me to do, and I don't know if I fully know yet what I've been called to do. I think I'm still trying to figure so much stuff out, but I think I'm heading in the right directions of trying to figure out, just trying to navigate it. And yeah, so, and comment below what y'all, think or anything like that. What is God doing in my life now? I feel like he is just moving me in a way just to like trust in him, have faith in him, and just fully give myself over to him and know that he is the only one that I truly need, and I can truly put my faith in and like just be a rock that I can stay on, like being a firm foundation for me. And then how am I living it out that God is in me? I'm hoping that I just am being a kind and good, disciplined, and telling people about the Word of God. I obviously could do better in that area, but I'm trying and I'm learning every day. I'm learning more. You know better, you know more. Wait, what's that saying? You know better, you do better. So I'm just trying to do that. And then, like, who is Jesus to you? How would you put Jesus as? Who is he to you? And then be the church, like be who the church is, and try and share that and bring that different places. So and then just how we speak and how we live life. Is it Jesus? And yeah, so that's kind of what we went over in church. And comment down below. I'm just trying to share a little bit about that. And yeah, so that's kind of church. So now back from church, my behavior modification. These are really good pens, by the way. So my behavior modification, I think I'm just gonna try and finish that up tonight. And then, so tomorrow's Thursday, today's Wednesday night. Tomorrow's Thursday, and Thursday's kind of like my Friday because I don't have any Friday classes, I just have work. So, I guess I'll just explain tomorrow how tomorrow's gonna go, but anyways. I'm just gonna finish up my behavior modification. I have that tomorrow at 9:30. And then I'll probably take a shower and go to sleep. I've been really tired today. So yeah, so I'm about to finish reading my behavior modification and make sure all that is good so I can go to class and kind of know what we're talking about. I think I'm going to kind of skim because I'm kind of seeing that it's a bit of a review, and I feel like I got most of that information in my mind. Okay, a good refresher. So yeah, so now I'm about to just finish reading my behavior modification. I think I have like 6 more pages, and they're short pages, they're not long. And yeah. Good morning. It's currently 8:50. I'm running a little bit behind, but so what we have for today is we're not doing the gym. We're not doing the gym. I'm too tired. I just want to get a full night's sleep, and yeah, so another day. But I'm about to get ready. We have behavior modification at 9:30 to 10:45, and then we have, and I finished all that last night, which I showed, and then from 12:30 to 1:45 I have social psychology. I'll work on that in between like those 2 classes, and probably after, and then I'll be able to come home because I don't have my on-campus job today. Don't have it on Thursday. I'm off on Thursday for that job. And then tonight we have the basketball game. I believe it's going to be the women's. I'll let y'all know. I'll look up who they're playing and all that stuff. We lost to Tennessee. The boys did last game. So I don't know if I said that, but we lost. But it was a really good game. It was close. Played really good. So yeah, so that's gonna be kind of the day. I believe I have to be there at 5. But I'll have more information later when I look it up. But so yeah, so I'm about to get ready to go to school.
And you're willing to try a new model that describes it differently or that explains it differently if it's got hope for these two things. I think that's how you're gonna read it. Let's name it. Just do it. Okay?
So I got an email back on my appeal. Everything is correct. So I don't have to pay it. Yeah! So we just got done with social psychology. It's basically just a review. So what I was reading, we're going to cover next week. So luckily, I already got kind of a little bit good bit read. So we were just going over evaluate reproduction, evolving and natural selection and reproduction and survival and reproduction traits, and yeah, so it was just a review. Next week we're going to go over more start chapter 3 next week. So yeah. Hey, so it's currently 4:40. I got dressed. I'm about to head to work. So we just had to read an article, not just, but I just read an article that she said that we're going to be going over in positive psychology next week. So I read that, and then I think that's all I'm going to do today. Tomorrow I have work, so I'll be able to get a lot done there tomorrow. And so, yeah. The reason I didn't get a lot done is because I was FaceTime with my family and we stayed on the phone for a while. So, because my sister had a awards day and she got an award, and so it was just a lot of talking about that and just different things. So now I'm about to head to work, and I didn't pack a snack today because I only had 2 classes, so I was able to come back, but I was hungry, so I had a late lunch, and I'll just eat supper. I won't bring a snack or anything. I won't have to bring it back. I'll just head to work, then head back home. So yeah, I'm about to head off to work, and I'll catch up with y'all when I get there. So this is where we come in at, and this is and we have workers, and then there's kind of like security. They're a worker too, but like, I don't know. That's security. They check in right there, I guess. And yeah, so to the right over there, it's the kids court. To the right over there, and there's some uniforms. And then let's just keep going. Hey, good. How are you? And then there's like some shirts for show. And then we call this the Mize. I stand like over there on this side to check tickets. And you know, there's some eating things around the circle. That's the door we check in at right there. And that leads down to the court, that door over there. But the door people are coming in and out of. That's where that's where we check in. And then let me go this opposite way. There's a lot of people over there. And then these are like portals right here. And then you can check tickets, and then there's ushering, where you like kind of like stand right here in case anybody has questions or need help. And then you could stand also a job to stand at the door over there. I sometimes have to do that after to give people breaks and stuff, or they can go to the bathroom. But stand at the doors, just make sure nobody walks through the doors. Pretty easy. And I sometimes do that after halftime. And then you come through the ushering, and this is the portal. We usher. And then that's the court. So that's kind of the hump. There's the court. Let's see if I can go down there. I think I can, but we're just gonna go down there. And y'all can get a closer look. So I'm at my post. There's the portal. Here's my scanner thing. Right here.
Talk to your granny.
No,
Huh?
it's a vlog.
You talking to granny?
No, this is a vlog. And then this is where we scan. And this is where you get tickets right there. And that's where they come in, security, to check you. We're about to scan in. It's like 5:45. We start scanning in at 6. Good morning. It's currently 7:15. And yeah, so I just have work 8 to 5, but I also have my research lab meeting at 10. So that's kind of my day, chill day. I'm gonna get a lot of work done, hopefully, at work. So I got my Pop-Tart I'm bringing, and then I got Chick-fil-A at the game last night, and I got a slice of cheese to go along with it, and then my chips, and then 2 granola bars. And this is my ice pack or whatever. So yeah, so now I'm about to get ready to head to work. Here's how we do the hours for the on-campus job. We just put down our hours on the day and then download it, and then we send it to our boss lady or whatever, and she prints it out and we sign it. So that's how we do our hours. So I'm leaving the meeting. It was a good meeting. We went over just how things are gonna work, and I'll show y'all once I start doing and show y'all kind of what we have to do, because I'm learning too. And then set goals. So we have goals we have to reach every week before we get back on Friday. We have meetings at 10, just our little group, and then the whole lab will meet 8 a.m. on Fridays, and then that counts as, we have to do 6 hours during the week, and that counts as 2. And then in between, I'll probably stay there for that hour. So that'll be 1 hour, and I just need to do 3 hours throughout the week, and I think they'll do that on Thursdays. So yeah, I'll show y'all some of the stuff when I get back to my work and get on my table and get my computer. But I'm heading back to work now. So during the lab, she was just telling us everything, and then now we kind of do our goals we gotta do before we get to Friday. This is our graduate person above us that's in graduate school, and she has her goals that she needs to do. And then this is me and Alex, because me and her are both new to the research lab and research lab in general. This is our first one. So this is kind of our goals. So I gotta do the city training. It's city training, but spelled C-I-T-I. And then we gotta do that before Friday. And then of the next Friday, which will be February 3rd, pull 3 articles from Sense of Belonging Grand Families and put them in Zotero. And this is just really to kind of get us used to Zotero. And then she's gonna send us her thesis, and we're gonna read it and just kind of see what her style is to help her with her dissertation for something she has to do for graduate school. A goal setting sheet, so we can just set goals, what we want to do, what we want to accomplish while we're at this research lab, and that'll be due that February. That's for all our undergrads, so me, Alex, and Ann. And then we have Ann, who's been in the research lab for a while and is really good at this and gonna take the lead and help us really, is refining your research question for the research symposium, which is what we're gonna do. But we're all 3 gonna do something. She may do something of her own or whatever she wants to do, you know. So she was already starting, she's gonna work on that. So now I'm about to just work on that. I didn't get really any positive psychology reading. I was kind of we were all just talking, so I'll do that, but I'm gonna do this stuff first, or I'm gonna do my CTI training now, and I'll pull 3 articles. we'll just see how it goes. I'm just gonna do my city training now. And this, so once I clicked that module, it did course, it did, I've done 2 out of 9, 100%, you have to get 100. You can review, view, and then this is start that.
Welcome to the third module in the Social and Behavioral Research Best Practices for Clinical Research course. Throughout this module, we'll discuss why recruitment and retention is so important.
So that is the week in the life of a college student. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.